I was over here at ARIA's at the Crystal Shops and I saw this orange sign, Whataburger. What a burger. Well, I'm from Dallas, I'm from Texas. I've had about 1,000 of these and I haven't had one lately. So let's go over here and see if it's just like the ones at home. Texas, Bobby's Vegas. Now, apparently they also sell pizza here, but let's just concentrate on the Whataburger menu. And it's basically the same, and I think the prices aren't that far off from what it normally is. Whataburger's always been expensive. But that's the menu inside here. It's a real cool atmosphere. There's a bar, a lot of screens. And here it is, and super expensive. I actually got an extra one to go, and they didn't give me any ketchup. They charge 40 cents for their sauces and condiments, which I think is ridiculous. Maybe the ketchup's free. They just didn't give me any, and I'm too lazy to walk over there and get some more. I gotta say, I'm just looking at this, it doesn't look as big as the ones that I remember. You know me, I always order without lettuce. All right, let me explain the name Whataburger. It's not Waterburger like water, like liquid. It's what? A burger. It's an explanation. Like you're saying, like, what a burger! That's what you're saying. Now, for those of you from Texas and the South, you, like me, I've had thousands of these, usually about 3 in the morning, and that's what happens. I got the onion rings because everybody knows their onion rings are awesome. Or go good. All right. I got to go back to the condiment section. I need some pepper. I need some ketchup. All right, I went and got some pepper and ketchup. All right, let me show you what a Whataburger looks like. All right, you're always gonna have mustard. You're always gonna have pickles, tomatoes, onions, these little diced onions. This is the single patty. I swear to God, this thing's not as big as the ones I used to get at home. It's definitely shrinkflationed. Because the thing about a Texas burger is they make them wider instead of taller. When you go to a place like Griff's or Whataburger or any place like that, they get a big burger. It's wider, not taller. Just like Texas. I don't have my microphone with me today, so I'm just having to fight through it. And they're playing some kind of like Mexican dance music, rap music or something. I don't know what it is. I've complained about this in every video that I do. Every restaurant in Vegas is just a discotheque of music. And, you know, when they say make America great again, you know, I hope that they bring things like salt and pepper back to tables and ketchup where you don't have to ask for it. To me, that's the good old days I'd like to see return. When you could just get condiments like ketchup, you didn't have to ask for it behind a lock counter. Okay, here we go. Oh. I gotta say, it's just a Whataburger. Tastes the same. I've had 1,000 of these. I mean, maybe not 1,000, but hundreds of them for sure. Now, people love Whataburger ketchup, so much so that I see it in the store for sale. You might even see these in stores where you live. They need to, the whole thing about Whataburger is the drive-thru, really. I mean, you can go in there. What was great is before COVID, they were all open 24 hours. You could go in and sit down and eat 24 hours. They never locked the doors. When you got through partying, you'd roll through there at 3 in the morning. Line would be long as hell, take forever. Or you knew you could get one of these late night. But they're expensive. They've always been expensive. That's just what it is. The Texas way. There it is. The Whataburger. Now, this place is kind of hard to get to. Unless you just happen to be walking the strip, you have to park at either the Waldorf Astoria or ARIA. And then walk your ass over here, which is really annoying. I happened to be at ARIA today, and I thought, you know what? I haven't had a Whataburger in a while. Cruise over there and try it. A little bit of Texas. Now, my friends are going to be mad at me because I've, for a long time, said that Whataburger's trash. But, you know, I gotta admit, there's a little bit of a nostalgia coming here and having this. And, you know, my problem with Whataburger in Texas, it's mostly the employees they hire are just the biggest, fattest slobs, the dumbest people you've ever seen in your life. And I quit going there just because of the continued bad experiences with the employees and the customers. It's a ghetto fest. There's a lot of world star hip hop videos filmed at a Whataburger, I can tell you that. And that was really the problem. It wasn't so much the food, but I've always felt that they over salted and over seasoned their meat. This one's fine. And maybe in Vegas they don't, try to kill you as much as they do in Dallas. It's pretty good, actually. I'm liking it. So my thing is if you're from Texas or South and you had Whataburger before and you're hankering for one, come try it. If you want to see what a Texas burger's like, I'd say this is the epitome of the Texas burger. I mean, any of the places I've shown you in Texas on my regular channel, like Rips or Clown Burger or any of those places, they're all basically Whataburger. Well, needless to say, I scarfed that up. Pretty damn good. Now, I've talked a lot of shit about Whataburger over the years. But I was in Texas, had a lot of other options, and I guess I just got wore out of it. I've eaten a lot of these since I was a kid. It's a staple in Texas, like Waffle House, just like a lot of other things. And, like I said, I'm realizing that, the Texas style burger, which is mustard, onions, pickles, nice wide burger. I love that. I love Griff's. I love the other Texas burgers that I have. My problem was the Whataburger franchises or whatever they were, they were just always really ghetto. The people working there was ghetto. The people going there was ghetto. And the overall experience in the drive-thru, in the restaurant, the food that was given to you, the people that were working there was just continually poor. Here they've got better environment, nice place in here. The customers in here are great. The people working here are great. And I think that makes a big difference. I think one of the arguments I used to make, the big argument that all Texans have, now that they have both In-N-Out and Whataburgers, which is better. A lot of Texans will tell you that they hate In-N-Out, mostly because they hate the fries. I love In-N-Out. And I'm going to say this was a great Whataburger. I liked it so much I got an extra one to go. I'm going to eat it later. And I'll tell you, it's fine. I wish they had more than one, and I hope that they open up some new locations with drive-thrus, and I hope they do it in Henderson. Because when it's like 3 a.m. and you want a cheeseburger, Whataburger. That was pretty good. Good old-fashioned Whataburger. It was pretty good. So I was standing here on the corner of ARIA and Las Vegas, right by the Crystal Shops. So if you're walking, if you're staying at New York, or MGM, ARIA, Planet Hollywood, you can walk over here. Waldorf Astoria is behind it. So if you're staying at one of the most expensive, fancy hotels and you want to eat a Texas cheeseburger, you can walk. It's a long walk back to the parking garage at ARIA. I've told you many times about the perks of having both the MGM M Life card and the Caesars card, because they'll give you automatic tier membership that'll give you free parking. So I can park here for free. But gosh darn, it's a long walk. I mean, it's not that long, but it's kind of long to go to Whataburger. This is some of the best shopping in the world right here. Xenia. That's the Xenia, who does Italian silk suits and cashmere. They did the interior of my Maserati. Very, very cool. Yeah, there's ARIA way over there. Yeah, it's good. A Waldorf Astoria. I want to do a Bobby's Vegas there because they do a high tea. You have to get a reservation, and you can do a high tea on Sundays. And I'm planning on doing that because that's something I love to do. But These buildings are, you know, the Cosmo, the ARIA. Look how cool these towers are. Is that, what hotel is that? Is that ARIA also? I guess it is. But man, the Waldorf is really nice. It's kind of hidden, it's kind of subtle. The Polo Towers. I've always wondered, you know, I've always wanted to check that out. Something tells me it's ghetto. Anyway, yeah, it's quite a walk to get back to the car. But it's a beautiful walk. It's a nice crisp evening. I think that ARIA has probably the best smell of all the casinos. You know, they pump in like a perfume scent. And if they sold the ARIA scent, I'd buy it. It's really good. Smells good. Well, there's the ride. Here I am. It's time to get out of here. Some of the greatest restaurants in the world here in Las Vegas. And I went to Whataburger. What?